brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a 31-player free-for-all battle. Full sitting against humans is not allowed. We've picked a spot up north, but I'm thinking I'm going to sneak down here at the last second. Actually, our spot's open. Never mind. Okay. Oh, that's really good for us. So we do have this northern Egypt spot. Hopefully, it will kind of bear fruit for us. It is a little bit, in my opinion, a more difficult spot. Players down in the south part of Africa will just have more land to get. It's going to take a lot of positioning for us to get that land. The reason I kind of like this spot is it's a little bit more contentious. There might be some opportunity to go up into Greece and Turkey and then kind of boat around a little bit. But we'll see how it plays out. We have a red player below us and then the British Empire. Unfortunately, I do not know that alphabet. I know people keep telling me it starts with a C, but I keep forgetting. Well, let's go into some bots. Now, something that I feel like I have been doing too much is getting overly aggressive in the bot phase. So let's really focus in on just attacking the big bots, the ones that we need to get right now, and saving up our troops a little bit more so that we don't end up being kind of the sacrificial lamb to a player who does nothing but save in the beginning, has no, real designs on winning the game, but just wants to make others lose. It's a perfectly fine way to play. Everyone's free to play how they want. All I'm saying is I just need to be able to defend against it. And we have managed to secure a number of bots behind us. We're sitting in about 4th place right now with about 4 or 5 bots still to get. Let's go ahead and get down here as well. Now, these 2 bots, we'll wait for them to attack. Yes, this is a reason if you have 2 bots, let them kind of exist for a second, see if one will attack the other. That way you don't have to waste a lot of troops. We'll go ahead and accept that truce with player 451 and then kind of look at our borders. Turkey is a little bit stronger than I would like, but I'm going to go ahead and boat up into Cyprus just in case, not Cyprus, Crete, just in case there's an opportunity up there. And grab this little splotch right there. And now we just continue to save. Now the player below me in red is very scary. I do not like having him there. He's in 7th place. We're in 9th. This is kind of the danger of the position I was talking about. So we're going to have to play this cautiously. Now, I think our path forward is accepting a truce with him and maybe pushing down through the British Empire, but there's no need for us to get involved this quickly. At the end of the day, the red player is going to have great borders on him, and we don't really need to feed into that by any means. So I'm going to wait for this guy to attack once more, and then I'm going to charge in. I think I have enough troops at this point. I just want him to continue to get low. He wants to keep attacking the neighbor below him. Perfectly fine. I'll just attack him. And we're sitting at about 1 million troops. Our red interest will start to occur at about 2.1 million. So we'll just continue to bide our time. He is not attacking. Oh, he did attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump on down here. I feel pretty confident in the amount of troops that I have and the weakness of the players down below. So the red player is doing a smart thing and ignoring British Empire, making that my problem, and grabbing the much larger and green player that will cut me off from having the green player. So bravo to him. Great play. We're going to have to kind of really get creative with this because this man is not going to be our friend. Just based off the positioning that we have, it's very unlikely that we're going to be able to split those borders and work together. Turkey is still rather weak. I have no options. Gun has taken a lot of land, but Gun's actually weak himself. So this is kind of the strength of this position, is having the coastline. So we'll go ahead and jump into here and grab a little bit of gun and see if we can kind of work our way down south. Now, the red player has nothing but time to build up his troops. He's still stronger than me. He's in 5th. I'm in 8th place. So he will be saving up his troops because I actually have more troops than him. Drug Empire tried to get involved down there. I just need to cut him off. There's no use in sharing this land when I so desperately need it. We're 8th out of 15th, so we're not exactly killing it right now. But having this position in the Arabian Peninsula is going to be really good for us because player 111 is also very weak. So is the Spanish Empire, both who are helping attack Gun. The red player has so far remained dormant. So I imagine his strategy is going to allow me to take out all this land, and then he's going to come in and take me out. Okay, so he does attack me. I was right in that guess, but Gun is so weak at this point. We're going to get all of this land. This, whoever is boated over here, that's probably a player from India. He's sharing a little bit of land with me. I have now become relatively as strong as... Okay, we actually become stronger than the red player, so now it's our time to build up. He's going to probably continue to attack me. That'll be the right play. Drug Empire is also someone to watch out for. Now, my hope is this exactly, that player 111 would get attacked and we could potentially grab some free land. We're sitting on red interest. Why not? Now, the red player below us does have 1 million more troops than us. Perfectly fine. We have to take a risk. If you don't take this risk here, we lose. That's just kind of the end of that. So we just continue to keep waiting here. The Spanish Empire will go down as he became a bot and a very easy target. This guy only has 1 million troops. He is from the southern tip of India, so we're going to jump in on this. Drug Empire also is helping out. I imagine the other player in the Arabian Peninsula is also going to be interested in this. So we are, again, maintaining pretty high level troops with the red player, and he has not attacked us in a while, so there's no need to be incredibly fearful of him. We have 11,000 more pixels than he does at this point. Now, the danger is if he starts attacking me, I imagine Drug Empire is going to come in. Wow, that guy's big. He's got 10 million troops. Okay, that's a little scary. But now we are rather large and in charge. We can kind of control our own destiny. We still have some options to do going up north. So what I'm thinking I might do is grab... let's grab this island. I was about to say, we're going to grab the Sparta region, but no. Let's go ahead and grab this island. I want to make sure to get as much of this land as possible. We'll ask Drug Empire for a truce and kind of make our way up from here. I do see the red player below me is asking for a truce, probably in an attempt to get a coalition to go against me. But Drug Empire had the same idea I did. I just have a little bit better positioning on him, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of Greece. We move up into 4th out of 8th place. Still maintaining our halfway point between the rest of the players. This guy offers a truce. I will take that. It's not a truce I would typically take, but I got to take down this guy. Hopefully, Drug Empire recognizes that 867 is on his borders and is very scary. So we are just going to attack this guy who has been constantly attacking us. Hopefully, our tan player, both in this alphabet, attack with us. This guy's been aggressively over-attacking, so now we really have the advantage. Yeah, he keeps doing these massive attacks, as massive as he can, without being able to full send. It's a smart strategy to weaken me up if Drug Empire was going to attack me, but I imagine Drug Empire is at this point realizing that he is going to need me in order to defeat player 867. 867 is absolutely massive, and now we are in a race against time to prepare for that fight. Especially as 867 has taken out the last player in the eastern part of the map. So what my plan is here is maintain a good amount of troops, take out this red player, quickly take out this tan player, and then hopefully be in contention. Now, if I was 867, I would be attacking me right away. I'm in 2nd place, and I don't have nearly as many troops as he does. He has 200,000 pixels to our 122. We are incredibly weak, but we will be able to knock down this guy rather quickly. And I think this last attack is actually going to do it. Yes, and 867 does go into me immediately. The only thing that's going to save us is if Drug Empire does attack. He is aggressively attacking 867. He's going way ham. He's already down to 14 million. If he had been a little bit more patient, I think he would have had this in the bag. But now he's... Oh, yeah. Drug Empire is right there with him. I'm right there with him in terms of troops. He's really kind of been... I hate to say throwing it, but got way overconfident in his abilities to kind of knock me off very quickly. That is not going to happen. Now me and Drug Empire have very similar troops. Collectively, we have a lot more troops. Now, this is going to be a battle of positioning because Drug Empire is in the way of me in 867. So what my hope is to keep 867 weak and then boat over. It's going to be a long boat. That's the real challenge of this map. Let's go ahead and grab this island so he can't boat back into us. And we'll send a boat over there right away. It's going to take an incredibly long time to get over there. We are going to help getting into this little section of map just to keep him weak for the time being. Everyone's going to have time to build up. I imagine 867 is going to try and recalibrate himself and save up his troops to then have a 1v1 with Drug Empire. He probably will do his best to kick me off of India, which is understandable. I will be attacking, don't you worry, brother. Let's go ahead and send another boat. I'm worried the first one's going to get kicked off. We do have the island, so the distance is cut off by a little bit, but we are sitting at red interest. We have 135,000 pixels to Drug Empire's 131. So we are kind of similar in strength. You know, 867 is going into the green player. That's a very interesting move because that will just kind of delay everything, giving me more time to get over there. If he knocks me off very aggressively, I really have to push with the second boat. I might do a giant attack. And if I was Drug Empire, I'd be watching out for that because if I sacrifice all of my troops attacking 867, it might be worth going into me. So let's tell Drug Empire to charge. Basically, like, hey, brother. Oh, he's getting attacked. Good. I just want to say, hey, like when I get over there, I'm going to need help. I'm going to need everybody. So he's getting attacked. 867 thinks he has an isolated 1v1. Our boat is about to land. Hopefully he forgot about it or lost track of it. And we get 1 pixel. That's all we need. Now, my goal here is to get over to Sri Lanka immediately and have an island so I can boat back in if he kicks me off. He's down to 15 million. Yeah, this is kind of this player's weakness right now is he's overly aggressively attacking. If he had just been patient with attacking me slowly, the game would have been his. But no, we are about to achieve a great comeback. Now, we do have more troops or more land than Drug Empire. Drug Empire is kind of taking it. Oh, no, he's boating in. Good. So we are not alone in this fight. We're not out of the woods yet, especially while this player has 50,000 more pixels than me. We're still in incredible danger, but we are similar in troops, and 2 players are attacking, and he does leave. Now here comes the choice. We could attack Drug Empire with the bot, which the bot is doing, or since we have more troops and more pixels, we just wait. The advantage is ours. We'll just wait for this bot to go down. Now that he's attacking, I'm going to attack as well. And we're just going to continue this attack. This bot's down to 2 million. And yes, we have taken the crown away from him and secured our victory. There's no way that Drug Empire is going to be able to go as fast as us or to achieve as much land. And he does signal for the peace. That's the best outcome we could have hoped for. I would have been hoping that he would have peaced with me if I had come in second place. We'll give him the claps of good sportsmanship, say, well done, sir. Of course, a kissy face for the boys. Well, it'd be a corgi game without that. We'll look for the peace out here and then be moving on to the second game. All right, next game up is going to be a little game in the mountains. This is a very interesting one. Gosh, where do I go? I guess here? I'm just worried about someone getting absolutely massive back here. Yeah, and that's what I think this guy's plan is. I'm kind of in the front lines of that. I don't know if this is a winning position for me, but it is at least a competitive one. So we'll do our best to kind of see how much we can do. Maybe the players behind us will be weak. We can never rule that out. We just need to grow smartly and not overextend. This is something that I feel like I get in trouble with, and I know a lot of other players do, especially in the bot phase in the beginning. You don't have to grab every single bot that just goes down to full interest. Grabbing 2 or 3 is plenty. And then once you start to get up to about like 100,000, then you can go really ham. But maintaining a high level of troops in the early game, I think will work out for us. Now, the argument could be said, hey, it's a lower population game. Maybe you go a little bit more aggressive. We'll see. We'll see. If I can cut up over here, at least prevent the guy above me from going any bigger, that might be something we do. But we'll have to kind of wait on that, see how our position looks and how much we think we can actually accomplish in that goal before we really start to hammer it home. So we'll go up to into Molly because Molly's a great target right now. So are you and you. And just continue to wait. Just be patient. No need. We can build up our troops. It's okay. And this is a great bot to get. So are you. And we're building up our troops rather well. I'm going to go into you again and down here because I really want to get over to Avery next time she full sends. And let's just, this is good. There we go. Nice and smooth. I wanted to save that bot for later, but it's only attacking me and that's just going to make me weak. So Avery, you got your troops back. Okay, Mongol Empire is rather weak, so I think now is the time to start going. This guy's not holding on to as many troops as us, and I think there's a little bit of opportunity here. So we might have played a slightly more passive game than we would have liked. That is okay. We have controlled a number of bots behind us. In fact, let's get that one just to secure it. And now we can just pick our targets a little bit more cautiously. There we go. These are good. And do we go into this guy right away? No, we border the crown, so we don't need to really push into that right away. But we will start taking out these bots over here, especially this one. That one is very clutch, and we get the crown ourselves. So things are looking good for us, and we can start to kind of wait a little bit. Mongol Empire is putting up quite the showing. This player will be relatively strong and only have 1 player to attack. This guy is rather weak, so I'm going to send a boat down to him right away. See if I can snag a little bit more free land. I'm very worried about this positioning of this player and this guy as well. German Empire, not that worried about, but honestly, just in terms of kind of the overall game strength, he does scare me that I will get kind of teamed up on. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of this free land over here. And now move down here before we get kicked off. Ooh, I almost missed that. And I think he is counterattacking me. Yes, he is. He's very aggressively counterattacking me, trying to kick me off. It's not going to work. I have 1 million troops to his 100,000. So we'll very quickly grab the rest of this land and become exponentially stronger. Hopefully long enough to get this guy off our backs. And with the land that we have taken good control of the land, or the crown. Now this is another threat over here. He's actually probably a scarier threat. I love to go into this guy, but not while he is sitting there. So I'm just going to build up to my max interest. Plenty of time, no need to rush. This guy's still got to go through a number of players over here. How many troops do you have? 2 million, yeah. So these 2 over here will be good for me. We could just continue to wait. We still have this guy up here that we need to deal with. So if this guy gets the crown, not that big of a concern, honestly. We have nothing but time. This guy is in 4th place overall. We have double his troops. This guy's getting a little crazy too. Are you boating over to get his land? You madman. That's going to work out great for me because I'm going to have all the time in the world to build up, and these 2 are going to be locked in everlasting stalemate. No, he's just grabbing that island. Smart play on his part. Now I am keeping an eye on this guy down here because if he starts to attack over there, I'm going to try and jump in and grab a little bit of land myself. So we are approaching our maximum interest, and I do think it is time to start picking on some players. So let's go ahead and grab into this guy back here. He's only going to have us to attack for the entire game. And I do see that player 817 is going into player 790. So that is good for us. That will distract him, hopefully, while we continue to just kind of feast back here. And if we're able to secure this back player, I think our chances go up pretty high of winning overall. He's trying to rally other players to attack me. This guy has left and become a bot. That is an interesting development. Not necessarily a bad one, as the bot is kind of a chaos factor, and we might stand to benefit a little bit from it. Yeah, I do see you coming over there. I'm just going to ignore you for now because I don't need to have earlier borders on you than absolutely necessary. We have great borders on player 790, so he can keep attacking me at this point. I just really need to finish up over here while also maintaining a high level of troops because there's no need to kind of throw out the baby with the bathwater, if you will. That attack will work, though. That'll get him out of the way, and now we can go into this player over here, grab the rest of this free land before you have the opportunity to really boat over. And now we are in the driver's seat for our destiny. This red player's boating over. So is this guy. Very interesting. I think I might kick them both off. Oh, you're coming up right here. Okay. So, strategy. We only border you. We are strong enough to take them both on, but not right now. We need a little bit of time to build up, and he is attacking me. Okay. So in this scenario, what you do is just save up for a little bit. Hopefully this guy also doesn't join in. See if anybody overextends like you have. You are getting very greedy, and we can easily kick you off. And as soon as we kick you off, we're in isolate 1v1 with this guy. So he's down to 13 million troops. We've got nothing but time. We can continue to build up. This guy's going to have to consistently boat back into me, and my advantage over this player is so massive that I have nothing but time once again. Just keep building up and building up to my advantage. If he wants to try and come and attack me again, please do. I'll just immediately kick you off. In fact, let's go ahead and make sure that that does not go through. I don't want peace either. I want war. And here comes the war. So we'll just start pushing through this guy. He's the second strongest player in the world with 190,000 pixels to our 300,000. I'm keeping a sharp eye for boats up here. He thinks I'm distracted. I am not. So as soon as he touches down, we're going to kick him off immediately. And go. Gone. All right, easy enough. Now we go back into this guy and just continue our attack. They thought they were coordinating something. No, no, no. Yeah, he left. He knows it's over. And now the bot's going to have to deal with these other players on the board. In fact, let's... no, we don't touch borders with the bot, so no need to get aggressively involved in that quite yet. We have... This is just a splendid walk for us as we finish off this man off of this island. And as soon as he's off of this, we'll clear out the rest of the players. But he's got 16 million troops. We'll full send. We'll grab you and then go into you. And now we touch borders with this guy unabated, and we can just slowly but surely pick him off. In fact, let's go a little bit faster on this. Let's send a little boat too. You're trying to get that boat? You're so greedy. I love it. I love the greed. I love the greed. So we'll just continuously knock him down, and this should be the end of the game. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the episode. If you have made it this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.